Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I have a story to tell you. We will be moving in about 4 months to another state. We'll be moving to the Kansas City area. My husband is going to start seminary full-time in August, and we have a church there that we will be going to. He will be an intern at that church. Anyway, it's going to be a big change for us. So we have 4 months before we're going to leave, and I feel like I have a ton of things that need to be done, but it's hard to do them because everything outside is still frozen and cold and wet. So we have our Connex out there, which is our storage unit. We have a couple of those. We also have the Quonset that's got stuff in it, like all my husband's tools and things. And then just outside is a mess because whenever winter started this year, we knew storms were coming, so we just kind of cleaned things up and piled things, and then we've never been able to move them because the snow never quit coming. So anyway, while we're waiting for spring to come, which it is, it's supposed to be almost 60 degrees tomorrow, which will be wonderful, but it'll be a big muddy mess outside. I'm going to start working in the house. I'm going to slowly do things. Our house is very small. My husband and I were calculating the other day how many square feet our house actually is, and the upstairs is only like 740 square feet, and the basement is even smaller than that. Anyway, it's not a very big house for 10 of us to live in with all of our stuff. And mainly upstairs is where most of our living happens, except for the boys' bedroom downstairs. So because our house is not very big, there's not a lot of stuff in here compared to the amount of people we have in here, but there are still things that I need to declutter and go through so that when we move, we're really only taking the things that we need with us. A lot of stuff, even then, will stay in the Connex. Once it warms up and the snow's gone and it's not a muddy mess, I can get out in the Connex and organize that. Okay, just said it. Okay. Organize that and clean it up and get rid of things out there. So anyway, today I'm going to tackle a couple of decluttering projects and cleaning projects. The first one I'm going to do is our books. I'm going to do all of our school books and kids books area, and then I'm also going to do all of my books in my bedroom. And then the second thing I'm going to do is in the basement. I'm going to have the kids help me down there. We're going to, there's a lot of random stuff sitting around that's just been set down and no one's messed with it. So we're going to decide if we want to keep those things or get rid of them, and we're going to box them up. And I've been watching some decluttering before you're moving videos, and one thing that I think it was the Minimal Mom said was to do a quarantine box. And so I'm going to try that with the books and the kids' stuff. For now, I'm going to box it all up and write quarantine box. And if I don't get in that box, you know, within a month's time, it's going to go. We're going to get rid of it. So that's how I'm going to work this. I'm going to put things in boxes, take them out, put them in the Connex for right now. If time comes I clean the Connex out and they're still sitting there and I never got in them, then we're going to just get rid of them because we don't really need them. We have a ton of books, and we don't read all of them, and a lot of them we can get from the library. So I decided that instead of trying to move everything and then have them just sit on the shelves at our new house, we will declutter them, and if there's books we want to read, we can find them again, probably for cheap at a thrift store or at the library or on Hoopla, the Hoopla app or whatever. So that is my plan for today. We have been in the works of moving actually for, it'll be almost a year whenever, no, it'll be almost 2 years. Remember, I think it was 2 years ago that I really started thinking that that we needed to go to seminary. That sounds funny. The Lord just really laid it heavy on my heart that my husband needed to go to seminary. He needs to do more than what he's doing. He is an evangelist, and he loves to preach and teach and study God's word. And we just both felt kind of stuck with what we were doing and not content with just him just working at his job for the rest of his life. We both want to be in full-time ministry, and so that's something that we've been pursuing for at least a year. My brain can't think right now how long ago it was, but and even farther than that, because see, Karrington is 6, and when Karrington was born, my husband was taking seminary classes online, and so it's just taking us this long to get all the details worked out to be able to go. God has taught me great patience, knowing that he is not in a hurry for things, and that he has his time planned out for every situation. So just to trust him. But he's been very gracious to us even before we're not even moved yet, and we already have things that have fallen into place to be able to make this work. So it's been really exciting. It's also bittersweet and sad. Our oldest daughter Kaylee will not be going with us. She will be staying here because she'll be graduated, and she doesn't want to move to Kansas City, and so she's gonna stay here, and the rest of us are gonna go, and it will be completely life-changing. Our life will be totally different from what we know now, which is a good thing. God can use that to sanctify us and grow us, and I'm sure he will. He already has been, even before we're gone yet. So we're in the process of house hunting and getting any financing figured out if we're gonna buy a house. We still haven't quite decided if we wanna buy or if we wanna rent. So if you could pray for us, we would appreciate that, because there's a lot on our plate right now, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We keep thinking, oh, we have time, and then it's like, no, actually we don't really have time. We have 4 months, so we need to get things figured out. But I'm gonna have my breakfast real quick, and then I'm gonna start working on decluttering books. We're not doing school today, so it's a play day for the kids and some chores probably. Hey buddy, that's really loud when I'm trying to do this. And it's supposed to be nice out, so it's supposed to be like 50 degrees, which will be wonderful after how cold it's been the last 3 days. Yesterday was like 12 degrees. That was warmer than the 2 days before that. So today will be really nice. The kids can play outside while I work on this, and we can get over to the Connex, and maybe we'll be able to get the root cellar open today. We will see. Okay, so I'm gonna have my breakfast now. Alright, so I'm gonna start in my room. This is my bookshelf. Oop. All the way down to the bottom. Most of these books are mine. Some of them are my husband's books. I'm not gonna go through his books. I'm gonna let him do that. We did kind of go through them not too long ago and got rid of some. I'm gonna start with my books, and I'm going to try to be ruthless. If I've read it and I'm not gonna read it again, I'm going to get rid of it. If I've not read it and it's been sitting here, I'm going to get rid of it. If there's ones I just don't need anymore, I'm gonna get rid of those. So let's get started. left on the bookshelf the books I'm keeping. This pile, this big pile here is my get rid of pile. Things I'm getting rid of. This is trash. This is a maybe pile. I need to look through those because I have several books. Like this is one of the kids' Kyla's journal that she wrote in, and she wanted to throw it away, and I kept it, so I need to think about that if I want to just throw it away. A sketch pad from one of the kids. All their things. This is a notebook that's only half used, so I was going to tear the pages out of it. And then these books are ones I'm thinking about, and on the bottom I had several books about herbs. I needed to look through and decide which one I wanted to keep because I don't need to keep all of them. But the rest on the bookshelves I'm going to keep. When I go out and organize the books out on the shelves out there and go through those, I have room now to bring some of the homeschool books in here because we don't need them all out there, the ones that we're not using. So, we're making progress. Okay, I'm done in my room. I got these books and I'm gonna get rid of. The kids are working on decorating their boxes for the Valentine's party. We actually had to cancel it because our friends that were hosting it, they all got sick, so we had to cancel. But the kids are just gonna everyone's gonna bring their boxes to church tomorrow and bring their Valentines, and they're gonna exchange Valentines at church. So kids are working on making their boxes. I'm gonna start doing all of these books out here, going through them, all of those, sorting them out, boxing up ones to quarantine, ones to get rid of, leaving the ones we're gonna keep. Good job. So during this time, I got my phone out because I was checking Hoopla to see which of these books was available on audiobook. I decided if they were available on Hoopla for free on audiobook, I wasn't going to keep the physical book and have to haul it around with us. And it turned out that not a whole lot of them were on Hoopla, so I did end up keeping quite a few. With the bookshelves, I am happy with them. There's some cubby holes that have got some space in them still, which is good. It's not overflowing. And then this one actually has got two cubbies, which are really dirty, empty, and that one's got some more space in it still. I got a whole nother box of books here that I boxed up to get rid of. I actually don't have any books that are gonna go into quarantine because I decided I didn't have any that were like, oh, I just don't know if I should get rid of this or if I should keep it. So everything's getting rid of that I need to get rid of. These books are all master books that we have not read or won't read. Don't need them anymore. So I listed those for sale on Facebook. But the rest of these books are all in here. And then I actually had some more over here too that I put in this little box. So So what my plan is for these is we have church tomorrow. I'm gonna load them into my car and take them into town to church with me. I'm gonna tell all of my mama friends that are homeschoolers that I have books in the back of my car that they can go look through and take whatever they want. And then whatever is left I will take to the thrift store tomorrow. And that way it's not sitting around the house. It's gone and out of here, and I don't have to look at it anymore or be tempted to pull things back out. I also have this whole bag of trash here that I'm gonna have my kiddo take out to the trash can for me when he takes. We've got a whole bunch of other trash here. Okay, it is a muddy mess out here. It's very warm. I can't believe 2 days ago it was only 3 degrees and now it's
43.
Yeah, so nice out here and everything's melting. And it smells awful like a skunk out here. Really bad. So, no, you're okay. So there's a skunk around somewhere. It's in, can you go in the trees? No. What did? Oh, I hope, hopefully he's not the one getting sprayed by a skunk. Hopefully he didn't spook a skunk over there somewhere. And Kaydence said Kendon's out in the trees. Oh, he is, because he took the BB gun. So he's out in the trees, and hopefully he didn't. Yeah, hopefully he didn't get sprayed by a skunk. He doesn't act like he got sprayed by a skunk. And you can't smell it on this side of the house. So, yeah, it might be. Okay, so I'm gonna back the van up so we can get stuff put in the back of the van. Kolter's gonna take all the trash out for me. There's the kid. Okay, Kolter and I are in the basement. I'm gonna have the big kids help me. The little kids are outside playing, which is actually easier for them to be outside. But you can see the state of our basement. It's a disaster. And so Kolter is gonna help me. I'm gonna have Kryspin come help me and Kyla come help me. And we're going to box things up for get rid of or keep or take to the Connex. Okay, we've got all the toys laid out here. And we're going to sort through them. What we're going to do is try to do a quarantine box for toys rather than get rid of them. So we're going to put stuff in a box and write on the side and stick it out in the Connex, and then hopefully we won't ask for them and we can just end up getting rid of them. We shall see.
Mom, that is too small. Also, a place to buy me a nurse a bio-attack and a bio. So buy one does me.
That one doesn't fit you?
Yeah, it's
okay, hand it to me.
And we no got any outfits bio. A place with the new bio had a new me wanted a bio outfit and a hat.
Maybe at your birthday, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're done down here for now. I'm gonna haul some stuff upstairs. I gotta go finish upstairs. We've got some other boxes to go through, but we did good. I got a whole big box of items, toys to go in the quarantine, so Kolter took those out for me. This is all that's left in this toy box down here. This is a get rid of bag right there, and then we took a lot of trash out. That's a trash bag. This is our trios. We're gonna keep those because the kids like playing with those. And then we've got a bunch of empty boxes down here. But I'm happy with the progress I made today. So I'm gonna call it good for now because my husband's gonna be home soon. I'm gonna go finish cleaning upstairs. And then I gotta get kids in the shower and stuff to be ready for church tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.